I worked myself up about the Fahrenheit thing. I'm going to be so real with you. I'm going to try to forget it. Opera and ballet are dying. Let's do opera as an opening word. Is that possible? O-P-E-R-A. Opera and ballet are dying. Honestly, okay, I'm gonna be honest with you. Yeah, also, opera is low-key a cracked opener. It low-key is. Like, it's got a whole bunch of vowels. Actually pretty fucking yoked. Okay, hold on. O-N-L... No, I thought maybe only. Oasis. Oh my god. A-S... I-S. I think you're hacking. Incredible. Wonderwall. Incredible. I mean, honestly, even if that was wrong, that's still an incredible second guess. You get rid of all the vowels in 2 guesses. Well, there's no U. U is a fake vowel. I was gonna guess oinky. I kind of like oinky too, although we would have needed an A. But I do like oinky also. Let's hit the connections. I take part responsibility for this. I mean, your Wonderwall just tied it all together. Let's see. We got siren, alarm. That's gotta be siren, alarm. I'm thinking this is a misdirect. It's too easy. I feel like timer, alarm, maybe things that yell at you. How about a muse, a siren? These are ancient Greek female, not there. Well, one's a god and one's not, but like, you know, you get what I'm saying. A fate is also one. Wait a minute. We might actually have something here. I was kind of kidding. Siren, fate, muse, a fury. Where's fury? And a fury. Oh my god. Figures in Greek myth. Let's go. Also, I think all lady figures, if I'm not wrong. Could have been even more specific, is what I'm saying. A rattle. What about a death rattle? A death roll? A death chance, a death timer, a death alarm. I feel like there might be something here. That are the ladies in the Hades game. That wouldn't surprise me. I should play that. Defo, Fate, and Fury, they're sisters, right? Yeah, I think they're both, well, the Fates are the 3 ladies that are confused with the people that share the one eyeball. Shake, rattle, roll, probably red herrings. Oh, but this would be so good. Rattle, a death rattle, a death chance, a death roll. Maybe death chance isn't a real thing. Maybe I'm wrong on that. For the 3 time. Hades also has big bi energy. He has the most wife guy energy to me. He is the most wife guy energy. You really are a man of culture. I mean, I mean, honestly, I'm going to be honest with you. You know how I do all the geography games? The reason that I have so much geography game knowledge is because I played little stupid map games all my fucking life. Chance, luxury, boardwalk, parking. Oh my God, they're Monopoly things. Boardwalk, parking. What were the other ones you said? Luxury. No. That is a Monopoly thing for sure. And then one more. Hold on. What is the other one I'm missing? Oh, chance. Yeah, these are clearly that. Unfortunately, it's not going to be death chance. I really thought it would be death chance. That's not a real thing though. Now that I think about it, egg stuff like egg noodle, egg roll, egg timer, egg carton. That's a good idea. Hold on. Egg timer. Egg timer is the weakest one of them, but I do like egg roll, egg carton, egg timer. What was the other one? Egg carton. No, what am I missing? Egg noodle. I think that might be right. And it was the purple. That's huge. And then all that's left is this. I don't know what this would be. I really liked my death one, I'm gonna be honest. Not just for the vibes of it being death, but like also fucking huge. Disturb. They do disturb. All right, let's hit the mini. Oh yeah, I forgot that what's on a Monopoly. Yeah, Monopoly, the Monopoly board was a good get, actually. That's actually crazy. What's luxury in Monopoly? It's, you get like a tax. I don't remember what it is though. It's like pay half of your money or $2,000 or something, I think. Guess I'm not a real Monopoly player. I haven't heard of that before. Yeah, it's like a tax space. I don't remember. Maybe it's only on the American one. That would be funny. The mini cable channel that airs March Madness. I don't know. I'm not American enough to know this. It's not ESPN. It TNT maybe? TNT? It's CBS? Vagina! Wait, how you doing? We'll call you Santa now. We'll call you Santa.
You can.
Let's go with, you think it's CBS? CBS. Let's try CBS. Vagina. I think you're in an abusive relationship with Monopoly. Rapper with the 2026 #1 album, The Fall Off. I'm not good with music. Somebody who knows music can do that one for me. That's J. Cole. J. Cole. I don't even know this person. They're #1. I have never heard of this person. I'm gonna be so real with you. My professor gave me a low grade on the board game idea. Wait, you were getting graded on your board game idea? I have a great board game idea, although I don't want your professor to steal it, so I actually changed my mind. Review thoroughly as taxes. To audit. AUDIT. That one's easy. Give me something real. Darn it. Damn. DAMN, maybe. Is damn too dirty of a word for the New York Times? It kind of feels like it. Belle and Liz would probably enjoy the game Starcross. What's Starcross? Give me its elevator pitch. I want to play Risk Monopoly Fusion. Honestly, that would be great. Thank you. Thank you for the follow. I still can't read all the numbers in your name, but thank you, 14. Thank you. Thank you. I'm glad you're having fun. I'm glad you're having fun. 8 across. Annoying things to realize you've left in the house. Keys. What? Almost? What do you mean almost? What's left? Damn, audit, J. Cole. I guess I should probably look at these ones. Codomni is probably not right. Yesterday and tomorrow. I don't think that's Codme. What? 4 down is Jack. J-A-C-K. Okay, so damn is too dirty of a word for this. They don't do that. Okay. Darn it. Crap. Is it crap? I don't think it's crap. It's crud. It's not crud. It's... Damn, CBS might be off. Wait, is it possible? What is this one?
Oh, it is crap, and then it's TBS. Yeah.
It's TBS. TBS. That makes sense. That makes sense. And then, so this one is crap. That's crup. That's something else. That's crupping. C-R-A-P. Honestly, still 3 minutes. That's not that bad. I don't watch enough NBA, I'm gonna be honest with you. Not since Kristaps Porzingis has been around. All right, let's do the global. Anybody have an opening guess for the global? Any country will do. Any country that has not committed the heinous act of colonialism, that is. Yippee! Yippee! Does anyone know the? I think Fortnite. Ich sag Fortnite and drink cola. Yippee! That's literally what that yippee is from. Yeah, that's true. I love that meme. It's so funny. Fortnite, drink cola. Yippee! Is that German kid? Yeah, it is. Okay, people get it. Out to Gascar. Let's hit with a Madagascar for King Julian, of course. Rip to a real one. We're 12,000 miles away from Madagascar. I think that puts us like in this circle here. Why don't we hit Taiwan? Let's hit Taiwan like we're like. Can you guys hear producer Liz saying it behind me? I'm gonna hit Taiwan, just like China will. Let's hit, yeah. I did try to make the joke twice. This one, you're lost. You don't know the bit. Should I just whip out the exact Fortnite? Yeah, let's whip it out. Ich sag Fortnite. Can someone send me a link? Because I don't know where it is. It is Chat Enrichment Hour. That is true. It is Chat Enrichment Hour. I think the next place it would be is let's send the Netherlands. It's not the Netherlands. It's 7,000 kilometers away from the Netherlands and 12,000 kilometers away from that. So I'm gonna say Puerto Rico? No, I'm gonna say Haiti. I can hear there we go. Did you nut? Was that why you got timed out? You might have been timed out for that. I'm gonna run it back. This is a classic. Yippee! I love that little kid. That's so funny. I wish I could have that level of enthusiasm for anything, man. To love life that much, that's crazy. That's the origin of the soundbite, yeah. 1,235. Can we just real briefly address that whatever this mystery country is almost 1, 2, 3, 4 kilometers away, which would have been such a weird, cool fact. Java it can't be Java. 1,000 kilometers from Haiti? Isn't Java the capital city of Indonesia? I'm thinking 1,000 kilometers away from here, 7,000 kilometers away from here. So I'm thinking it could be Venezuela. 300 kilometers. Okay, oh my god, it's gonna be one of these fucking islands. Let's hit Suriname. It's not Suriname. Okay. It's 300 kilometers. Maybe it's Panama. I'm hoping it's Panama because I don't want to do the islands. It's not Panama. Ah, shit. It's one of these islands. Oh yeah, I'm like 80 billion% wrong. I'm sorry, my brain is a small piece of cheese. It was funny though. I like to think that the connection your brain made was Java is a synonym for coffee. Coffee comes from Latin America. It's somewhere in Latin America. That's what I would like to think. Let's hit this island. I don't know what that island is. It's probably not that island. It's 380 kilometers away. It's the Windward or Leeward Islands. What are they? Let's hit Cayman Islands. Oh, it's not. Oh, okay. That's not what I was looking for, but you know what? To each their own. How about Cayman? No, I didn't mean Oman. Trinidad and Tobago. I think we actually, okay, well, I've hit the island. It's warmer. It's slightly warmer. It's gonna be one of these fucking islands. Antilles. Did you mean Antigua and Barbuda? Yes, I did. It's not closer. It's these islands. I don't think I can do this. I think this, for the first time, we hit an island, a country that I don't know. Does someone know these islands? Anyone take a Caribbean vacation recently? I know them as their old word, the Windward and Leeward Islands. Belle, did you vote? I didn't. I'm gonna be honest with you. I didn't vote. We literally just moved here. It feels... I would be uninformed. I do not know these. Yeah, they're very specific islands. I'm gonna go to maps. And I'm gonna go to maps and I'm gonna zoom out real quick so you don't see my address. And then we're gonna go look at those islands. And you know what? We're gonna learn something. Grenada, I'm gonna guess it's St. Vincent and the Grenadines. Where is it? It's over here? No, it's over here. Also, I know that country now. St. Vincent and the Grenadines. Did you mean St. Vin and Gren? Yes, I did. It is not that. It is 50 kilometers away. What is 50 kilometers away from that? Let's hit St. Lucia. This is a really hard one. If you can vote, they have legally declared you as informed. That shouldn't be true, though. I'm gonna be honest with you. I would rather somebody who doesn't know anything about who they're voting for not vote than vote something against their own interest. Does that make sense? Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. It's been a rough couple of years for democracy. That's all I'm saying. In Australia, voting is compulsory, so based on the existence of some parties, I assume a large amount of the population is uninformed. That's kind of what I mean. Also, like, you're actively, like, propping up certain tactics that may not be for the best. I think this is Haiti. No, this is Kyrgyzstan. Sorry, Kyrgyzstan? Kyrgyzstan. Sorry to all my Haitians out there, but like, it's Kyrgyzstan. My apologies. I think in Brazil it is also compulsory, and that's also why they have people run fake candidates, so you can vote for fake candidates instead of wasting your vote on something that could actually win and would be bad for you. Does that make sense? I mean, voting for something that would be bad for you would be bad. I think. I don't know. Anybody have an opening guess for the flagel? Anybody have an opening guess for the flagel? I'll even take one that has done colonialism. You are bringing valuable knowledge that is worldly too. A lot of Dutch people have no knowledge of the world outside of social media. That's fair. I don't think I am necessarily uninformed. I will tell you that day I streamed until 6:30 and then I desperately needed food. And when I finally sat down after eating, it was like 8:45 and I think it would have been tough to get me to vote at that point. But you are correct. I do feel bad about not voting in this particular scenario. I do feel I should have voted. Next time. I don't know if it's next year. I don't even know how many years they do. I mean, the preferential system in Australia means that no vote is wasted, so it's just that people like voting against their own interests. Yeah, that is true. I mean, marketing... Okay, so I'm gonna get real with you for 1 second here. Capitalism is inherently undemocratic. It gives outsized voting abilities or influence share to those who have capital, and will therefore inevitably lead to the undermining of a liberal democracy. There is no such thing as a democracy when capitalism can make your own can make your own influence outweigh your individual vote. Does that make sense? Still waiting on the Yowie novel, the tennis Yowie novel. You're gonna wait a long fucking time for that, I'll tell you that much. I guess I'll read one. Oh my god, not on stream. I'll read one. I'll learn. First, I have to learn how to read. That's the most important thing. The last country I saw named was Australia, so I'm gonna say Australia. Send it. Ukraine? Ukraine? Belgium. My bad to all the Flemish out there. Sorry to our Flemish friends. Have you ever visited Australia? Yes, and my favorite restaurant in the entire world was in Sydney. My favorite restaurant in the entire world was in Sydney. It's called Mr. Wong's. It was so fucking good. And the experience of it was great too. I do like Australia. I would not want to live in Australia. First of all, I would melt. I live in Sydney. The Mr. Wong's is so good. Not the Chinese resto? What? What is a Chinese resto? Oh, restaurant. Oh my god, because you're being Australian. I'm visiting Sydney next month. I'll try it and get back to you. It's so fucking good. It's so fucking good. I'd love to go to Karen's Diner. Is that a real place? I don't know that one. That closed down? Wait, you know of it? That's crazy. That's crazy. All right, let's hit the next one. I can't believe Karen's Diner is this well known. Where's Deo? We need him for the GeoGrid. Borders 5+ countries, is landlocked. Name is 7 letters long. Is this Bulgaria? B-U-L-G-A-R-I.
Does the Black
A.
Sea Council?
Does what? No, the Black Sea counts as a sea. It's a diner that's famous for having staff be intentionally rude to you. There was a bunch of them. That's wild. That shit would not fly in America.
No, they have one in the US.
What? They have that in the US too?
Yeah.
That's crazy. Yo, the amount of times my father has said, no, you have to tip or else they're gonna be mean to you, is insane. I assumed all Americans were like that.
You go there for the novelty,
Not the food? How is the food? How is the food at the mean diner? It's an experience thing. I don't think people are going for the food. Yeah, okay, yeah, that's fair. But is the food okay? What kind of food? I imagine it's diner food. I legit thought it was only in America, but I was just in Australia. But it was just in Australia. Oh, that's crazy. To me, it seems like something that wouldn't work in America, but apparently not. Karen's Diner closed with workers' allegations of sexual, physical harassment unresolved. That makes sense. That makes sense. I mean, if you're trying to be purposely mean to the customers, I imagine that type of toxicity is gonna seep into other aspects. Maybe they got too into the role. Maybe they were doing a Daniel Day-Lewis thing where they just, you know, got too into the role. This sums it up if you're interested. It's a short? That's fair. Let's look at the short. Let's look at the short.
This is how they serve our food to us at Karen's Diner.
She looks like actually a very nice person.
This is how
Am I
they
gonna be?
serve.
I don't know if that's rude, but like she looks like she would be nice. Like this is top tier acting from her because I don't think she's a mean person. Where were we? We were on the GeoGrid. We haven't gotten anything on the GeoGrid. I'm sure they're hilarious at least. I mean, she was funny. I appreciated her take on the experience for sure. Area of less than 100,000 square miles is landlocked. There's not that many countries that are landlocked. Is Bolivia landlocked? It might be more than 100,000 square kilometers. Bolivia borders Brazil, Paraguay, Chile, and Peru. That's only 4. I need 5. And honestly, I'm not entirely sure about Paraguay. Does it border Argentina, actually? I think it does. Wait a minute. Bolivia. Bolivia? Legendary! Let's go! The whole restaurant experience is kinky in a way if you think about it. Yeah, that does seem like there'd be at least some customers misunderstanding the situation. That makes sense. Name is 7 letters long. Hold on. Bolivia. Shit, we could have used Bolivia down here. Granted, that wouldn't have been legendary. Borders 5+ countries. Name is 7 letters long. Bottom right, South Korea. Bottom right, South Korea. I'm down. Yes. And we're legendary. Who even needs Deo? What do we keep him around for? If Deo is in, Deo would never be in lurk for the GeoGrid section. You were thinking of North Korea for a second, weren't you? I was. Honestly, I'm oft lost in thought about North Korea. It's true. Suggestion: North Macedonia for top right. Area of less than 100,000 square kilometers is landlocked. I love it. That's a 10 out of 10. Thank you, Frostport. North Macedonia. That's 3 for 3, brother. Greatness imminent, I fear. Could be rumored the legendary GeoGrid. We are doing incredible numbers right now. I mean, I'm knocking on wood here, but like, this could be huge. Name is 7 letters long. Name is 7 letters long is always annoying for me. Middle could be France or Israel. Well, if between the two, I would pick. Wait, Pakistan produces nuclear power. How long is Pakistan? Pakistan. Fuck, it's 8. Does Pakistan have 50+ skyscrapers? Here, epic is failure. That would be devastating. That would be devastating. And I do think both France and Israel would be not legendary. Also, names are not 7 letters long. Now that I think about it. Iran is not. Iran might have 50+ skyscrapers. Or, you know, if America didn't end that, unfortunately. PSA, Israel's Samson option military policy. I don't actually know what that is, but any military policy of Israel is going to be fucking heinous. Produces nuclear power. I feel Pakistan could. Do we think Pakistan has 50+ skyscrapers? What is defined as a skyscraper? I don't want to look at the countries with them. I want to just, what is defined as a skyscraper? Middle right, Bahrain. 7 letters long. Yeah, let's do it. B-A-H. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Send it. Legendary! I would say 15 stories. Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, I would say 10. But as a New Yorker, I would also say 30. Like, what is a skyscraper? They have a Russia stance where in case of being backed into a corner, they will mad. Oh, mutual assured destruction, even if defeated by conventional warfare. I mean, honestly, it sounds like they're kind of doing mutual assured destruction already, currently, to some degree. Didn't they just bomb a gas field recently? Vanuatu. V-A-N-U-A-T-U. Vanuatu wouldn't work for that. It wouldn't work for any of these. Lesotho for middle right. Lesotho for middle right. Lesotho only borders one country, right? I could be wrong. Is landlocked, produces nuclear power. Are there any? Switzerland? Maybe? What are landlocked countries? I mean, Israel is not landlocked. Israel is not landlocked. I don't really know. Produces nuclear power. There are really not many countries that are landlocked that produce nuclear power. Kyrgyzstan? Do we think Kyrgyzstan produces nuclear power? Bottom middle might be China or the USA. I mean, it would definitely be China or the USA. That is true. We want to get something slight. I feel like the nuclear power has 50 plus skyscrapers is a way easier square. I guess we could send one here. Produces nuclear power. Has 50 plus skyscrapers. I think all of the legendaries are causing me to crash the fuck out. Because I don't actually know. And I want a legendary, but I don't want to be the one to ruin it. Produces nuclear power, has 50 plus skyscrapers. Pakistan. 50 isn't that many skyscrapers. Fuck. Okay, now we have no, we have to be safe with everything. Safer. 50 plus skyscrapers, produces nuclear power. Hold on. No, not that. What about Taiwan? Does Taiwan have it? China would definitely work. I want something slightly better than China. It's literally the second most populated country on Earth. It would be, oh, I meant for the area of less than 100,000. Oh, we've already got those. We've already got those. Also read my previous comment. Did I? Oh, I didn't. Sorry. I'm behind on chat a little bit. My bad. Has 50 plus skyscrapers, produces nuclear power. Does North Korea produce nuclear power is an excellent thought. North Korea is not landlocked. It might have 50 skyscrapers, depending on what we define as skyscraper. I think I can't send it on that. Singapore probably doesn't have nuclear power. Maybe. Singapore, Hong Kong, Macau. 50 skyscrapers of dictatorship. I mean, it would be quite the send. I feel like nuclear power could be something like Kyrgyzstan. I don't think they have nuclear power. They might, though. This is a really hard one. I know we got legendary in all of these spots. Borders 5 plus countries is 7 letters long. Is Bulgaria 7 letters long? Bull, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It is more. Absolutely not. If a nuclear power plant so much as breathed out in Singapore, we'd all grow a third limb. That's so funny. Liechtenstein. Liechtenstein doesn't... How long is Liechtenstein? It doesn't matter. It wouldn't be here. It would have to be here. It would be a landlocked one. I don't think it produces nuclear power. It might use nuclear power. It doesn't produce it. 50 plus skyscrapers. I'm gonna send... No, shit. Russia does. Borders 5 plus countries, has 50 plus skyscrapers. Bottom middle Mexico. I'm sending it. I'm sending it. I don't even know. Fucking legendary! Let's go. That was such a hard category. Produces nuclear power, is landlocked. I'm pretty sure there's only like 2 countries. I think I have to send Switzerland, even though I don't even know if Switzerland counts. They used to produce nuclear power. Liz, do you know if... I'm just gonna send it. SWIT. Switzerland? It's uncommon. There's gotta be only like 3 options here. I bet you Kyrgyzstan might be one of them. Just because of the USSR of it all. USSR, yeah, 2 S's. 50 plus skyscrapers, border. Now there's a little bit of the pressure off. We can do this. Borders 5 plus countries, has 50 plus skyscrapers. I mean, that'll be, I mean, China will definitely work. Russia will also definitely work. France would work, actually. France borders Andorra, Spain, middle Ukraine. That's true. Wait a minute, Ukraine. Easy. Huge dub. I mean, whatever. I already fucked it up with a uncommon here. Pocopia? Can you get nuclear power in Pocopia? That would be crazy. That's how you get the juice type enemies. Has 50 plus skyscrapers, borders 5 plus countries. I'm going with France. Supreme Leader Ditto. No! Explain to Santa. Wait, what does legendary and uncommon mean in this? So you're trying to guess the country that fits the category that the least number of other people have chosen. Yeah, what Titty said. So like you want to guess the most obscure country possible that still fits, or one that people don't think of. Like for example, in the Pacific, or like in Oceania, picking the United States is actually not that bad of a send because that would be like, because it's only Hawaii. You don't usually think of America as in Oceania, for example. Or like in Asia, and you pick Egypt because it's got that little nub in Asia. Name is 7 letters long, borders 5 plus countries. No. 7 letters long, borders 5 plus countries. Germany, is that 7 letters long? Germany. That is 7 letters long. It's a really dumb answer to send, but we honestly, I cooked 2 answers already, so. Little devastating. I still think we're in the top like 80%. We're only in the top 55 percentile. What the fuck? MKW, welcome in for the 52nd time. I'm still getting over the GeoGrid. Happy stream anniversary. For me, I started streaming January 19, 2025. You're off by, it might be my, oh, is it our anniversary? You and me? Have we been one for so long? In my imagination, you showed up the day I started streaming. Look how far you've come. It's crazy. It's been a wild year. No, it's my affiliate anniversary. Is it?
Today.
I didn't know that. You've followed for 1 year, 24 days, and 23 hours. That's actually crazy. That would be, you would have been here about a week into my streaming, which is crazy. That is crazy. And to think, back then, all I was doing was Scrabble. Wait, I want to see if Kyrgyzstan would have worked for that one corner. Game summary, give me board answers here. Kyrgyzstan would not have worked. Belarus, fuck, that would have been good. And Czechia. Fuck, I literally picked the worst answer. Whatever, it's fine. Let's do the daily. I've been playing a lot of Scrabble lately. You misspelled so much in there. I thought it was me. I thought it was my brain. I should play more Scrabble off stream, to be honest. I can't play it on stream. I'm too slow. I'm too slow at playing Scrabble. This is semolina flour, water, potatoes, pecorino cheese, mint, garlic, olive oil, salt, black pepper. This has got to be Latin American, right? Make a Woogles account and we can play a game. A Woogles account. Drop it in Discord, like the stream recommendation or something. One of those channels. And I'll play with you. You'll crush me. And I go really slow. I hope there's not a timer on Woogles. Excellent branding, by the way, for Woogles. This semolina flour, water, potatoes, pecorino cheese. This sounds like, it actually sounds like a dumpling. It doesn't, maybe it is a dumpling. Semolina flour tells me Italy, right? Yeah. Is this fresh pasta? Yeah, is this just fresh pasta? It looks like banana peppers, but it's clearly not that. I don't know how this is pasta, if I'm being honest with you. But I'm gonna have to imagine this is Italy. I almost typed in pasta. GG's. I don't know what it is. Coulurgiones. It doesn't end in a vowel, which I find weird. It's Sardinian. That's why. Yo, the Sardinians are up to some weird shit. It's just pasta. I'll take it though. As long as it's not the bug cheese. I'm not a fan of the bug cheese. Wait, sensitive content. Hold on. Let me just whip this out over here for a second. Show image. How distressing. What? That's not distressing. What are you talking about? What? Okay, that's crazy. It's crazy to think that this is distressing. Honestly, I'm gonna go so far as to say this is racist for saying this is distressing. I don't know what country this comes from, but that's just food. I mean, I wouldn't particularly say this looks appetizing. It's not really for me. 10 stream streak? Let's go! Are you gonna put one more Aspasia for every day of the stream streak? That's crazy. This is, I was gonna say based on this image or this image, I was gonna say silkworm maybe. I think the mid bite might be considered more distressing. This one, mid bite, is kind of gross. I don't know if any of you are particularly attached to caterpillars, but like, here, I'll hide this one. There you go. I'm gonna say this dish is a culinary tradition. They're called Shea caterpillars. Because of the nose ring. I think this is probably... I want to send Senegal. Maybe? What is the preparation in this pick? This one? This is the wild preparation, if we're being honest. I don't know how they cooked it. Also, they don't come black like that. Neither of the other two images had them black. So that means that they really cooked them down. I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna say that this feels like Senegal related. This is a no from me. That's fair. I'm gonna hit Senegal. Okay, well, there are like 30 countries where this works. I was gonna take credit for that, but like, let's be honest. Even St. Helena would have worked. If I had sent St. Helena and gotten it, that would have been crazy. Dowsy, how you doing? Dowizaram. How's it going? Welcome in, welcome in. You caught me at one hell of a moment. I'm gonna hit pass on the bugs. I'm gonna be honest. Let's hit the next round. Okay. That's not bad. It looks good. I don't know what's in it. What is besan? It's Indian as fuck. You know what? Cardamom powder definitely seems like it. Pistachios strike me more as Turkish. Saffron strikes me as Iranian or Indian. Almonds also low-key strike me as Turkish. Could this be Iranian food? This dish is a delightful confection made from gram flour, besan, that is cooked with ghee and sugar until it thickens. This looks so fucking good. I want this. Ghee is Indian. That's true, but Turkish food takes from everywhere, you know? One of the benefits of Ottoman Empire, I mean, it's pretty hard to ignore the hint of cardamom powder and ghee, right? It looks like a sweet potato. It's definitely like some kind of like fudgy crumbly biscuit, kind of, but like gooey also. I don't like flapjack. It's not a flapjack. Also, I think Brits and Americans have different definitions of a flapjack. What is, sorry, Seattleites? I ate this for sure. This looks fucking delicious. I also really like gram flour. I'm gonna say India. Sticky for sure. I can't imagine this being crunchy, but it has the little crumblies on the outside. I imagine it has little crunches. Maybe crisp is a better word. Let's hit India. GG's. I'm legit. I'm gonna take this, I'm gonna copy it, and I'm gonna put it into a new tab, and I'm gonna look up how to make this later. Cause that looks fucking delicious. It's like a little, like a crumbly fudgy thing. That's the picture from Wikipedia. Okay, that one's way more fudge adjacent. You know what a biscuit is? I do know what a biscuit is. I'm gonna be real, this one definitely looks more like closer to the idea of possibly a biscuit than the other ones do. These ones look like fudge. That's fudge. A UK flapjack is a chewy, baked, handheld or oat bar made from porridge, oats, butter, sugar, golden syrup. Unlike American flapjacks, pancakes. That's fair, yeah, because I was picturing more of a pancake ass, and I now understand why our two definitions did not connect there. By our two, I mean mine as an American and yours as a Seattleite. Why don't Americans just say pancakes? I think most Americans do. I think the South says flapjacks, and they're wrong for that. This is the easiest yum I've ever hit in my entire fucking life. You just need a good Southern biscuit. I actually really like Southern biscuits. I don't think of them as breakfast food. For some reason, is it a breakfast food list?
Yes.
biscuits are a breakfast food to the southerner in the building. I use pancakes. I live in the South. You use pancakes. You use pancakes as biscuits?
Hey, no, you said so.
Oh, you use the word pancake. That's fair. That's fair. That's fair. Yeah, see, I like the idea of biscuits with dinner. Are Popeye's biscuits Southern biscuits? I mean, Popeye's biscuits, I don't think I've ever had them, but I have had the Popeye's chicken and it's fucking good, so I trust it. Popeye's biscuits are Southern biscuits. Producer list confirms. Jimmy Dean's makes breakfast biscuit sandwiches. And that is true, and I do remember really liking them. The thing is, I don't like eating breakfast because I don't like eating at that time of the day, but all of the foods that are associated as breakfast foods are fucking awesome. I love them. What happened? Why is the... Oh, because I moved it around because we did... there was the TOS possibility. Wait, we got a perfect score! We hit with Senegal. We hit with India. What was the first one? I don't remember the first one. And Italy. Yo, if you didn't guess Italy first try on that, you're not playing the game. They must have sneezed when they hit the button. Okay, weirdo. Let's jump into the Scrandle. Let's do the daily. I think we gotta feed the daily first. Okay, I gotta move my face cam. I remembered. Hold on. Let me unzoom, unenhance. Brisket tacos versus sausage, bread, and a gherkin. McGriddles are the best food, fast food breakfast item the world will know. Never know. The sausage egg McMuffin is so fucking good. It's so fucking good. The Dutch discontinued it in the Netherlands. And I'm actually devastated about that because I only actually learned about them fairly recently. What is a McGriddle? Is that that's the pancake version, right? They definitely don't have that here. I tried the McGriddle for the first time. They're pretty tasty, but I prefer the muffins. Yeah, I'm a fan of the muffin, the egg McMuffin, the sausage egg McMuffin. Left, but why are these people getting legit plates at the game? I don't think it's a legit plate. This is definitely styrofoam or maybe a hard paper. And this is really sturdy, but also very thin paper. But they have gotten real plates at the game. Oh, it's polystyrene. Yes, it's polystyrene. I like your immediate recall of the word for polystyrene. That was crazy. Yeah, they're like the recyclable trays. Recyclable in big air quotes, though. That sauce doesn't look cooked properly. The sauce, which sauce? There's several sauces on here. I'm gonna be honest, I would not eat this. I would eat this though, although I would ignore the gherkin and the mustard. Oh, the sausage, right. This one, it does look kind of funny. It's a little wrinkly. This one is legitimately better. This one I'd be more likely to eat. Also, Poles know their sausage, but I'm gonna go over here. Crinkle cut fries, though good in theory, never seem to be good. They're very cakey in the middle usually. Yes, I was thinking this. At the game, the right is a lot easier to eat. Literally true. The other one, so much of a mess. But I'm sure left tastes better. Yeah, it looks like it would taste better, but also it's too much for me to absorb. There's too many things happening on the plate. It's overwhelming. Okay, left looks tremendous. This one, this looks definitely better. The vegan loaded fries, this is gonna clean up for sure. God, I'm sick of a liquid diet. This Scrandle is making me hungry. I'm sure there's something on here that'll make you the unhungry. I promise. I'll just make sure to direct your attention at the worst thing. Button mashing God, welcome in. I can actually join for this part today. Let's go. And you have food for a change. I'm gonna go over here. It seems like, oh! Yo, that must have been an incredible vegetarian burger. That's crazy. That was the upset of the century. I'm actually kind of shocked. It's gotta be oh, is it vegan day? Maybe it's vegan day. I like the use of the word ripped out. I had my teeth ripped a few days ago. That's so funny. Those look awful. I mean, this looks okay. This looks pretty good. I'd say this looks good. At least, you know what? At least they put art into the presentation. It's definitely got to be vegan day. So far, 4 out of 4 have been vegan, right? The vegan tacos have got to be the way. For sure, for sure. This looks bad. Also, it's from Lumen Enterprises, from the noted, acclaimed film, TV series. Shit, what is it called? I forgot. So, Severance. Severance. The vegan range, those are just vegan nuggies, which I do know are disproportionately good for vegan food. Vegan nuggies are always good. Rewind this shit back to the GeoGrid. I want to play. I'll have you know, you should yourself rewind back to the GeoGrid. You were mentioned. You were mentioned by name. Just saying, Deo. This is gonna be vegan Chipotle burger. I think the vegan range is gonna be good. Chipotle looks banging. Yeah, it does look good. I know that the nuggies are always good, and those look like good nuggies. But this is the Bayern Munich match, actually. They're gonna be in a good mood. They probably, statistically, they won. They're more likely to rate it well. There we go. They toasted the bun and everything. They did do everything right, and I indicted them. Veggie loaded fries versus vegan fish and chips. What the fuck is vegan fish and chips? It doesn't sound like it would be good. I feel like those flavors do not translate well. The fish looks sad. Also, when you eat fish and it's just slightly off, you feel very weird about it. And I imagine that sensation would translate to vegan fish. Does that make sense? It's got to be the veggie loaded fries. And the fish looks sad also. There's that too. And they're at Tottenham, so they're going to be pissed off. That's so fair. Also, these guys are at Ken Rosewall Arena in Australia. They're watching some tenny. I don't know. I'm trying to make it Australian. Fake crab and fish up. Oh, that's true. Actually, fake crab is supposedly very good. Although fake crab usually has real fish in it, right? Let's hit this for sure. Easy win. Australian Open for sure. For sure. Unfortunately, I haven't been to the Australian Open, even though I went during the Australian Open. I just went to Sydney, not Melbourne. And they're really far away from each other. They're really far away from each other. I did sit next to somebody who was a journalist at the Australian Open, and I talked to her the entire time. It was actually very fun. I sat next to her on the plane, for clarity. Spurs turning around would mean that they're finally good. I have returned. I had to help Dad. Good. Has Dad been successfully helped? I will say yesterday, I did the world's tiniest construction project. Literally so small. All I did was hide some electrical wires, hide them in a little thingy. And I will tell you, that shit took me like 4 fucking hours and cost like $60. Is crazy. Did you win, son? Dad has been helped, mission accomplished. Let's go! Jolly McDonald's breakfast video in chat. In the Discord. The only tennis I've been to is Wimbledon's and Queen's. I mean, both of those are pretty fun. I'm more of a clay court kind of guy, kind of girly. Wow, that was a really good or bad moment. Deo, no. So fucking rude. I'm gonna be honest, the vegan pie is gonna slap, but this is still gonna win. This has better presentation for sure, and marketing in general. We got the veggie dog versus the veggie burger. They're both Canadian. Vegan scrandle makes me sad. Yeah, like a little bit. I mean, this burger looks pretty like, if you didn't tell me, I'd probably like it. It would be funny to order a vegan burger and then ask for it with no veggies on it, because I wouldn't want the tomato or honestly the lettuce. I think there is an anti-pie gravy meta in scrandle. Well, it doesn't present well. I mean, a nice looking pie can be very nice looking, but the ones that you get at the stadium are always like, look like they just plopped off the conveyor belt, you know? You want bread? I mean, I do like bread. The bread looks good. But like, I want the patty, but none of the veggies under it. I understand that the patty is also that. I didn't realize it was my affiliate anniversary. Twitch never told me. Twitch never told me. That's crazy. Why wouldn't it tell me? Wait, 16 pounds though. 16 pounds for that?
For sure.
For sure. No fucking shot on that one. That's crazy. How you doing, AM? Nothing versus a veggie pizza. I mean, the veggie pizza's gonna win. That looks like an okay veggie pizza. Apparently, it's my anniversary. What do I do for my anniversary? You want nothing instead of the pizza? I mean, the pizza doesn't look great, but I'm sure it's good enough. Ready to sell Juniper to the highest bidder? What did Juniper do? What did Juniper do? Did they step in poop? Oh my God, did they step in their poop and then like walk around the whole house? That's my fear. That's my greatest fear. Is one day Aspasia just getting a bad poop, stepping in it, and us come home and the entire apartment is poop. Yeah, $20 is diabolical. 20 pounds in Chile. It might be a closer race than we thought, but it's still gotta be the veggie pizza, right? It came with fries. She played in the electric water fountain 3 times overnight. What does that mean? So she's like soaked? It was literally empty when I woke up this morning. So she like spilled it everywhere. That's terrible. Isn't that just a margarita pizza? Well, I imagine it does say veggie, not vegan. If it's vegan, then it's fake cheese and it's bad. If it's just a margarita pizza with leaves on it, then it should be fine, right? Nemo often poops centimeters away from the litter box, but will pee perfectly. That's so funny. So our cats are big, right? It was hard at first because we got a litter box that they were too big for. And so they would have like an annoying time turning around a few times, and then they did step in it, and then we had to clean their feet, and then they hated us for a few years. Just a bad looking one. It needs to be wood fired. I mean, it needs a lot. I mean, it does need the higher heat. There's no leoparding around the outside. It also looks like they used a regular, like, probably like a 65% hydration dough for it. So they didn't get those big pillowy pockets and the nice chewiness. Instead, they just kind of got like kind of dense bread. It's still gonna win though, for sure. And knocked over my AM Neon and somehow turned it on. But is the AM Neon still alive? Is it good, or did she break it? Because that's a big difference. The veggie hot dog versus the Beyond sausage. I'm gonna be honest, this vegan hot dog looks actually cracked. It's an easy left. I think we're all we all have an accord here. It works. Okay, well that's huge. That's big. I feel like Pio and Aspasia both, well, more Pio, definitely had a rebellious age around about 8 months to like a year and a quarter old. I was about to ask how nothing had 30%, and then I saw that the Beyond sausage. True. True. I just woke up to the bathroom floor soaking wet and the neon. And they knocked down a table in the living room. Are you sure it was the cats? Were you burgled? That's crazy. I think she's rebelling because my boyfriend is here and brought out her demon. That's fair. That's fair. Honestly, feminist icon.
Why would a man be there?
Why would a man be there? 9 days after Women's Day? Unacceptable. I witnessed them knock over the table. You didn't witness every crime. Maybe they're guilty of some, but not all. How could they knock over a sign off of the wall? The AM thing. How could they have knocked that over? I'm struggling to imagine the physics. Miami veggie burger versus the veggie dog. I mean, the Miami veggie burger, one, looks better. The fries look kind of cracked and has a pretzel bun. And honestly, the branding is pretty fire. The football bun is sick. That's what I'm saying. Oh, it's shaped like a football. Yeah, oh, it's an easy win for this, for sure. For sure. There's a table under it and they got hops. That's fair. Honestly, it's so funny though. Did the pizza win or did the nothing win? The pizza won. The pizza won. It was huge. It was the upset of the century. But you know what's even more upsetting is that we got it right. Let's go. The vegan bratwurst versus the vegan turkey and pancetta Christmas pie. You know what? It's Christmas. Who is going to complain about specialty food on Christmas? Yes, it is a pie, and the meta has been that pies don't work, but that vegan sausage... That surprised me so fucking much. That surprised me so much. The vegan bratwurst, no fucking shot. It's gonna be the Christmas pie. Also, okay, what is vegan pancetta? How we got a 9, and the only one we missed was the first one. That's actually kind of devastating. That's actually kind of devastating. Let's make me a little bigger. You know what? Fuck it, we ball. Let's hit the time guesser. Let's hit the time guesser. What do we got? What do we got today? That's Vladimir Putin. Gotta go to work? Absolutely. You stay safe too. And thanks for hanging out. Thanks for hanging out. And I hope work goes as smoothly as possible. That's goddamn Putin. Does anyone know where Putin's NASA is? Because I feel like that's probably where we are. Where is the Orlando, Florida of Russia? I feel like the Orlando, Florida of Russia might be... I'm gonna guess it might be Vladivostok. What do we think? I think Vladivostok might work as the Russia as the Orlando of Russia. That'd be a pretty big send, considering that's the only thing around there. Let's hit with a spicy... The Orlando of Russia. Smolensk. Easy. That's huge. We got the place. Now let's get the time. That's gonna be 2015. I'm feeling some 2015 vibes from our boy in gray. Send it. Okay, I'm gonna be real. We were really fucking close. Sure. 500 kilometers away from each other. Could be better. Could be better. But that being said, in terms of Russia, 410 kilometers away from each other, that's like basically neighbors. Let's hit the next round. Let's hit the next round. VVB Gumi Abest. Oh, this is Hala? For sure. For sure. Hala is somewhere.
Wait, what's my specialty? I wasn't.
Your specialty is finding the Orlando of Russia.
Oh, fuck.
Finding the Orlando of Bulgaria would be your superpower. What is the Orlando of Bulgaria, producer Liz? I actually think it might be Plovdiv. Oh my god! Plovdiv! Or Varna? Is Varna on the coast? Is that why you're saying Varna? Ah, I know my Bulgarian geography. I'm actually surprised at that I knew that. No, I was kidding. Plovdiv is nice. Yeah, but it's got a terrible mouthfeel to it. I think Hala is somewhere between Hamburg and Essen. Oh my god, I was AFK. How did I miss? What is the Orlando of Bulgaria? That's the question I asked producer Liz, but you could probably give a pretty decent answer to that. Is it Plovdiv? Let's see. I think Hala is somewhere around here, but I'm not positive. I'm just gonna send it. There's a lot of things right here. Hamm, Leibstadt, Bielefeld, Nieden, Hannover, Bremen.
Oh my god.
Oh, AG1! Producer Liz, could you grab the AG1 for me? Absolutely you can, thank you. That's huge. I'm pretty sure Hala is just a hall. That is also true, but there is a place called Hala. Maybe they just mean the word hall here. It's hard to tell. Oh, hey, we got a Yugoslavian flag. That's huge. That means that we're at least not post 1993. We got Cuba represent. What else we got? Hala does mean hall, maybe. I'm seeing a lot of that word though. I think it is the town of Hala. We got a Sri Lankan flag, okay, showing up. I'm gonna say the year is 1978. No, probably a little earlier. 73. And then the place is
You ready to
Hala.
chug?
I am ready to chug. Also, I'm thirsty. Thirsty. Oh my god. Didn't leave the lid on. $762. Honestly, decent credit score. That's a solid credit score. AG1 fueling the yaps. I mean, honestly, that should be their tagline. Oh, massive. Yeah, honestly, better than 90% of chatters. That's crazy. I think the number one chatter has 5K. Is AG1 crazy expensive there as well? A little bit, yeah, but I do drink it in absentia of almost any vegetable. So when you think about it that way, it's saving me money. Not an ad. I really think it's gonna be like right. Where is Hala? I wish I knew where Hala was. I believe it's here. Ish. Somewhere around here. I am saying that because there is a tennis tournament called Halle. It's somewhere between Hamburg and Stuttgart. I'm really putting over pronunciation on that, and 1973 sounds right. We're gonna send it. 6 years off, and it was in the town of Halle, kind of. It was a little outside of it, but there is a Halle. It's almost 200 a month here. Oh, it's not that much. It is not that much. No, it is not that much. That's crazy. Yo, is that what market price of AG1 is there? That's crazy. No, it's like, what, 30 bucks for a bag? 60 bucks for a bag? Okay, it's like 70 bucks per bag. But a bag lasts me like 2 months, at least. 3 months, maybe? Thank you for the happy affiliate anniversary. I literally didn't know until stream started. Well, 200 Australian, so 140 American. So yeah, it's like over double the price. That's crazy expensive. Those are insane numbers. How you doing, Trent? How you doing? Welcome in. Am I supposed to recognize these people? I don't think so. The only thing I can do here is do some like he looks, this man looks Faroese maybe? There's no flags. News! Oh my god, they're Dutch. Oh my god, they're Dutch. We Dutchman spotted. Honestly, how could I look at these people and not think Netherlands? Not a whole lot of diversity going on. And so many bald heads. Not that there's anything wrong with that. I'm just looking to see if there's any piece of technology that would inform us on the year. Looking for some accoutrement, maybe? Okay, so this is Dutch. I'm gonna put it in Rotterdam. I'm gonna put it just outside of Rotterdam. I don't really have a reason for that, other than that there is water. You know what? It could be The Hague. Haven van Rotterdam. Eurosport. I wouldn't say double, but it's more like 30 to 50% more. That's crazy. I also think everything in Australia is expensive. Am I wrong on that? I might be wrong on that. Ooh, a long weekend away at a fancy hotel. Let's fucking go. That's awesome. That's awesome. Are you going for like a are you like a city visit? You going to the countryside? What are we doing? What's the vibe? I'm gonna say right here. There's an Albert Heijn, because of course there is. I don't really have a whole lot of information otherwise though. W Abbey. The year to me looks like 2016. I don't recognize anyone in the photo, so I'm gonna guess 2014 actually. Not that my recognition of these people would make it. We're literally across the harbor. Let's go. That's huge. That's huge. Next round. I think I know exactly where this is. This is Vienna. This is Vienna before they got rid of the cars, which is crazy. It might not be Vienna. Maybe I'm wrong, but it looks a lot like... I think it is Vienna. I think it is Vienna. It looks a lot like the Central Cathedral in Vienna. Arrested Development is such a good show, so underrated. It is really good. I think I never saw the seasons after Netflix took it. So I don't know about the end of it, but I did really like the first couple seasons. Super good. Now, unfortunately, of all of the places that I have been, Vienna is probably the place where I know the map the least. Even though I really like Vienna, Innerstadt, that sounds right. Okay, this is it. Oh my God, I said I didn't even know it that well, and here I am perfectly knowing it. I'm gonna say we're right here. That is the apps. That is the, no, sorry. That is the apps. This is the main hall. For some reason, it comes out the side, which I find weird. It could not be Vienna. It's possible, but I do think it's right there. 4 and 5 are pretty good, but I think they're lost media now unless you have a physical or pirate it. Are they no longer out there? Season 4 to 5 are on Netflix in the UK. That's fair. Cute NordVPN ad. That actually would be an excellent segue. Wait, it is on Disney Plus. That's so weird. It is weird how different, because like literally to me, didn't Netflix create the last couple seasons of it? Like, am I wrong? Am I wrong? But anyway, this is gonna be 1978. 1979, outside of the Vienna Cathedral. Oh my God, I was so far off. I was about to say it was a little bit smaller than that. Also, I don't recognize these symbols. Oops. Not my best. Artsy, I love it. VPN to Bulgaria or Ukraine to avoid commercial ads. You might get Twitch Turbo ads though. Oh, that's true. But those are only a max of 10 seconds. I think, don't come at me, Mr. Twitch, or Mrs. Twitch. But I think, is my mustache for sale? No. Although it depends on how much you're offering, I guess. I guess anything's for sale. Is this my dad? I mean, does he have a mustache? Because he kind of looks like it could be. Yes, Belle, sell us your mustache. It would be an incredible price. Although I will be honest, if I took it off and gave it to you, it would be back on within a couple of hours. But what was I saying? I was saying something. This looks like 1995. Incarnate. I was saying something. Oh, I think that ads for service to remove ads on the platform should be fucking illegal. Should be fucking illegal. I would like to retract my previous statement. After further research, 4 and 5 are available on Australian Netflix again. Okay. Last time I watched the show, it was on Disney and they weren't showing those seasons. Probably because those seasons were made on Netflix, I think. That would be my guess. Can I buy 100 shares of your mustache or 100 buy orders? Would that be 100 separate instances of mustache or 100 separate instances of like mustache hair? Because that wouldn't even get you like to here. You're Australian? I'm not. I'm decidedly American. I am incredibly American, specifically New Yorker. Oh, this is Venice. Oh, that was easy. It took me 2 seconds of looking at the background. That's clearly Venice. Venezia. We'll go to the part that's still above water. I'm gonna guess, that's a pretty big boat. I'm gonna guess it's at one of the mouths. I'm gonna put it right here. And then the year 1996 makes sense. I'm literally down the harbor. But New Yorkers are mean. New Yorkers aren't mean. They just have places to be. Stop interrupting them with questions. Hey, we're walking here. 100K redeem shaved mustache. No. 100K is not enough. It has to be way more than that. New Yorkers are secretly pizza. That is true, actually. I also know that there are a couple of viewers that have over 100K points. And so I will yeah, I'm pretty sure if there was 100K subs, I still wouldn't shave my mustache. I'm gonna be honest with you. Yeah, 100K. I'm telling you, there are a couple viewers I know of with 100K points. I hear tell. Who has over 100K? There are a couple of lurkers that came in about when you started watching. You'd be unrecognizable, literally. If I changed my mustache and my hair, you literally, cops would never find me. In ads, type answers. You think I can type? I'm dyslexic. 100K to a charity of your choice. Oh, that does make it harder. That makes it so much harder. It depends on a charity of my choice. It's of my choice. Now then I would shave my mustache, yes. It's a tough choice. I would shave it. If you're asking me to like follically remove my mustache, that would be way over 100K. How long would it take you to grow back? Like 3 hours. Like literally, like it might be like 3 hours. But I'd have to feel my bare skin there. Also, I might not have any kind of like I'm pretty pale, but what is under here? Who the fuck knows? It could be translucent. I don't know this. The Calvados brandy is usually made by distilling what other alcoholic drink? I don't distill drinks, I drink them. That's entirely fair. I feel like it's probably rum. I don't know why you would distill an alcohol, a different alcohol. I'm gonna guess rum. Maybe it's, oh! In 2020, Angry Orchard controlled about half of the US market of what beverage? It's cider. For sure. I think that's fruity, so maybe cider. Wow, Seth, you fucking nailed it. You fucking nailed it. I've been to the Angry Orchard. It was actually kind of fun back when I used to drink. It was very good. They're delightful little juices. Yo, Bolero wearing PP themed t-shirt. You're goddamn right. I dress for the job I want. You know what I mean? For the 31 time, let's go. Next. If you're suffering from madarosis, your body has lost what specific hairs? Madarosis. What would madarosis be? Mr. Seattle. You know what? Both pubic hairs and mustache hairs feel possible. It would be so ironic if it was a mustache hair. I'm just gonna send it for the lulz. God damn it. Sleep tight. Most humans have demodex mites living in what hairs that grow up to 6 crud-catching layers? Is it ass hair? Most humans have demodex mites. Is it ass hairs? Ew. Type ass hair. It's kind of, I want to say ass. I typed mustache. It can't be mustache. If it's crud catching, it's either on the way in or the way out. And it's not the way in. Oh my God, is it nose hair? It's nose hair. That's another place where it comes in and out, I might say. I wish I didn't know that. I don't drink, but have learned these things working in a liquor store. That's totally fair. Yeah, it is unfortunately gonna be nose hairs. I really wish it had been ass hair. It's gonna be nose hair. Is it ass hair? What the fuck? That's crazy. Oh my God, getting someone who doesn't drink to work at the liquor store is peak anti-theft behavior. Literally. Oh, you think it's ear hair? Hold on. Ostriches are one of the few birds that have battable hairs. Battable? Am I being really dyslexic? Battable, like hairs that keep dirt out of your retinas. Oh, it's eyelashes. Oh, that's dumb. Eyelashes. I think the crud was an incredible misdirect. What the fuck? Oh, bat like your eyes. Okay, that makes more sense. I bat my beard. I was thinking like, I don't know. Like, I don't know what ostriches do. I thought it might be possible that they stick their little dumb wing out and go like that. But I now realize that their ear is very far from their wing. So, not my smartest idea. Not my best moment. What does Bolero do with ear and nose hair? I mean, they seem to control themselves. If I'm being honest with you. In 1997, what country moved its capital from Almaty to Astana? From Almaty to Astana. I have never heard of this. Turkey? Has it moved many times? Wait. Estonia? I feel like Estonia is Tallinn, right? Kazakhstan? You think Kazakhstan? Why? Why? What? Is there a pun in there that I'm not seeing? Capital from Almaty to Astana. I confused cities for a moment. So wait a minute. Is it Kazakhstan? Estonia for a rhyme? That's fair. Astana, Estonia. Is it Kazakhstan? That would be crazy. I don't know this. Almaty does not sound Kazakhstanish. Kazakhstani? I'm gonna guess Astana is the capital of Kazakhstan. Okay. Kazakhstan. Huge! I have never heard of that. In 2012, a sporting event in Kuwait accidentally played a song from Borat instead of the actual anthem for what K country? That would have gotten me. That's crazy. How could Kuwait do that? That's so dumb. No, somebody definitely did it on purpose, right? Like definitely an intern. In 1906, what MLB team won a then unheard of 116 games? I don't fucking know. Borat was perhaps very disrespectful movie for that region. I think it was incredibly disrespectful movie to that region. Incredibly so. Seattle. I legitimately thought you were referring to MKW for the Seattle bit. Yeah, I was gonna say, I don't think Seattle had a team in 1906. In 1906, I would guess the most likely ones would be New York, Boston, maybe Baltimore. I'm gonna hit Chicago. Shit. There are two teams in Chicago. Just type Yankee. Did my guy get confused with the Moneyball movie? I mean, the Moneyball movie, I think it's the Athletics, right? The A's? I know the Chicago White Sox. Let's do the Chicago White Sox. I think socks is spelt with an X in this case. It's a long submit. Fuck. What National League team won its second World Series in 1908 and its third in 2006? It's the Cubbies. Okay, I said Chicago. I said Chicago. I put the wrong one. That's actually devastating. We were so close. Answer in English. In Japan, kiribashi is a very specific term for a faux pas committed at the dining table. Oh, with chopsticks. Isn't kiribashi when you lay your chopsticks across the plate? Chloe! Japan represent! Let's go! How you doing, Chloe? What is kiribashi? Have you learned this yet while being there? How you doing, Chloe? You got us right at the end of chat enrichment. How you doing? Yeah, you're not allowed to do it. Yeah, I think that's what that is, yeah? The cheese tax. What's good? What's up, brother? Brother, sister, or envy? I guess cheese doesn't have a gender, you know?